everyone, so do you know about the spontaneous process, entropy, and melting of ice? If you want to learn about it, stay in there because the B1 members will be discussing it for you.
What is spontaneous process? Spontaneous process occurs in a system left to itself. Once started, no action from outside the system or the external action is necessary to make the process continue. In short, spontaneous process happens naturally. There are two factors affecting the spontaneity. We have enthalpy and entropy, but we are going to focus more on entropy.
So, what is entropy? So, entropy is a thermodynamic property related to the degree of disorder in a system. There is a tendency in nature for a system to proceed toward a state or a greater disorder or randomness. Thus, the greater the degree of randomness or disorder in a system, the greater its entropy. The driving force behind chemical and physical change in a universe is a quantity called entropy. Entropy is an easy concept to understand when thinking about everyday situation like melting of ice.
Melting of ice is a common endothermic reaction. Energy is transferred from the room to the ice, causing it to change from the solid to the liquid state. The solid state of water, or ice, is highly ordered because its molecules are fixed in place. The melting process frees the water molecules from their hydrogen-bonded network and allows them a greater degree of movement. The change from the solid to the liquid state of any substance corresponds to an increase in the disorder of the system, or in short, there is an increase of entropy.
When temperature is greater than 0 degrees Celsius, ice melts spontaneously. The reverse process, liquid water turning into ice, is not spontaneous at this temperature. However, when temperature is less than 0 degrees Celsius, the opposite is true. Liquid water converts into ice spontaneously, and the conversion of ice into water is not spontaneous. At temperature is equal to 0 degrees Celsius, the solid and liquid phases are in equilibrium. At this particular temperature, the two phases are interconverting at the same rate, and there is no preferred direction for the process.
Now let's take a look on how melting of ice is an example of spontaneous process.
Take ice on a plate and leave it for half an hour. After half an hour, we will notice water instead of ice. This process took place without any intervention from your side. Heat absorbed by the ice from surroundings is due to set of condition, not due to your intervention.
Consider melting of ice as spontaneous process or reaction.
Everyone, do you know that the liquid particles or the water will arrange in a messier way than in solid or the ice? So, the entropy here, or the randomness of the reaction system, will eventually increase. Therefore, melting of ice is an example of a spontaneous process.